Okay. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m., we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, training programs, skilled trade profession, employment opportunities, and career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Tony Curitin, your host. And today we are with Julia, and she is from Siena Heights. Welcome, Julia. We're so glad to have you.
Thank you. No, thank you for having me.
Good deal. Good deal.
Awesome. And so I can just start sharing my screen, right, Tony?
Perfect. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Pulling that up for you guys. Can you see that all right?
Yes. Perfect.
Awesome. So, like she said, my name is Julia Forbes. I'm the admissions counselor here at Siena. I graduated from Siena in 2020, which is crazy to say is 2 years ago now. I graduated with a bachelor's in business administration and a minor in graphics. As well as being a student, I was also an athlete. So I can definitely speak to you guys a lot about being a student athlete or being a student with extracurriculars and how to balance that as well as the whole admissions process. So quick facts about Siena. We are a Catholic liberal arts university. We were founded in 1919, so a little over 100 years ago. Our president is Sister Peg Albert. She has been our president since 2006, and since then she has done so much for our university. Some examples would be starting our football team, expanding on our PAC, which is our Performing Arts Building, and starting other programs like our wrestling program as well. Currently, we have 1,100 students on campus, so we are a little bit smaller, and 700 reside on campus. So definitely have that small community feel for sure. So speaking on that and why Siena, like I said, we are a little bit smaller. So we have class sizes cap around 25 to 30, and that's going to be more for like your gen eds courses. As you proceed into your program, it's going to be probably more around like 15 to 20, depending on what program that you decide to go into. So the great thing about that is you're definitely going to have that personal relationship with your professors and more of a hands-on experience rather than being a name or a person in the crowd. Some public schools, there could be, 200 other students in a lecture hall, and you may never speak to your professor. Here at Siena, that's never going to be the case. You will always have that availability with your professor. They always have office time as well. So if you're having some issues in class, they're always available to speak with you, which I think is super important. Along with that, we have tons of scholarship opportunities for students, whether that's athletic, academic, or visual and performing arts. We have actual VPA scholarship opportunities. So students can sign up for these days, whether if you want to go into theater, music, or art. For theater and art, you do have to be a major or minor, but if you would like to just participate in like a choir or a cappella group, then you can just go in for that, and you don't have to be a major or minor to participate in that group. So that's super awesome. Another great opportunity is our academic scholarship. So if you have a 3.25 or higher, we do offer an honor scholarship of $6,000. But if you have a 3.45 or higher, you can compete for more money on top of that $6,000. So we have specific days where students can come in and participate for that if you are eligible. And our last one of this year for seniors, and we also have the open for juniors, is April 23rd. So if you guys have more questions on that, you can definitely reach out to me and Tony. We can help you guys with that as well. So student services, what we provide to students outside of just the classroom, tons of different opportunities such as student engagement. They bring, we had Wild and Out on campus one year. We have Food Truck Fridays, things like that. Career services is a really great opportunity. It helps students build professional skills. They help you with your resume. If you need clothes for an interview, they help you with that. And we also have counseling services. So Sandy Morley is our counselor here on campus. If you're really needing someone to talk to, she's always available, which is so great. So when it comes to campus living, we have 2 different buildings available to freshmen. Archangelus, Ledwidge, and St. Catherine are the two buildings, I apologize, that are available to freshmen. Archangelus and Ledwidge is our main hub, I would say. It's one of our largest buildings on campus, and one of our oldest as well. But it has different room styles from singles, doubles, quads, triples, any you can think of is within this building. It also has a kitchenette and a laundry room downstairs as well, which is super great. I lived here my freshman year, and I'd definitely say the plus to this is that it is connected to our library, our Sacred Heart offices, as well as our science building. So if you have a class that's early in the morning and it's Michigan weather going on outside, you don't have to go outside, which is super helpful. Our other option is St. Catherine. This is our newest building on campus. It's 2-story and it's all suite style rooms, which means it's 2 doubles connected with a bathroom. So in that sense, you would only share that bathroom with 3 other students. This building also has its own kitchenette and laundry room as well. As you progress, if you're a junior or senior, Campus Village is available to you, which is our on-campus apartments. In this, you'll have your own bedroom, your own bathroom, and then you just share a living space with 2 to 3 other students. And that living space consists of a kitchen, a laundry room, and a living room. So definitely tons of different options for students for sure. So when it comes to our academic programs, these are all that we provide. This past year, we just started our exercise science program, cybersecurity and agriculture studies, and those are growing very quickly. So much that our exercise science program is now partnered with our nursing program. So they get to use a lot of the same software and programs and facilities, which makes it a lot more hands-on. Another very popular one is business administration. This offers a lot to students, whether if you want to go more creative into like the graphics, the marketing realm, or if you want to go into more of the financials and analytics, and tons of different opportunities there as well for students. We always suggest to like go through, do your research, and don't be afraid to partner some together that you don't think would initially from the surface go together. That's how I got my business and my minor in graphics. And it's okay too. I always talk to students, it's okay if you don't have an exact major that you want to go into by the time that classes starts. If that's the case, I always suggest coming in undecided, talk with your academic advisor, and they'll place you in some classes that you might have some interest in, and then you can declare your major or minor later. That will definitely save you a little bit of time and save you some money possibly as well. So the next thing, outside of academics and outside of what we can provide to Siena, it's always important to obviously look into financials as well. Siena is providing the Siena Tuition Advantage, which means that out of your 4 years here at Siena, you will only see one increase. And that's going to be between your sophomore and junior year, and it's only by $1,000. So this is super helpful because you can kind of track and gauge at the end of the 4 years how much it's going to cost you. As well as it's a little comforting knowing that there's not going to be any curveballs in there. There's not going to be any 2,000 increase between your sophomore and junior or anything like that. There will only be that one. So that's super, super helpful for sure. Also, this is a very good question to ask. Definitely ask other universities that you're going to visit or other institutions how much their tuition increase is every year. So next step is how to apply. You can apply at go.sienaheights.edu. It takes around 15 to 20 minutes to complete, and it's free, which is awesome. Normally just ask for personal information and interest, but at the end there is an essay. And so I just encourage students to spend a little bit more time on that, go over what your goals are, why you're thinking Siena, any struggles that you might have had in high school, things like that. So we really get to know you. Along with your application, we will also need your high school transcripts. So you can send those through Parchment, or you can send them to me personally through email, whatever you would prefer. When it comes to application, we normally look for students to have a 2.5 or higher to be accepted. But if by chance you don't have that grade point average, it's not an automatic no. We might just ask for more information, such as a personal statement, letters of recommendation, or a progress report. As well as applying, it's super important to complete the FAFSA. On here, it does say before March 1st, but this year they have extended it to May 1st. So you do have a little bit more time if you haven't completed it yet to go and do that. As a private institution, we do receive Michigan tuition grant. So if you are eligible, you may receive that. And to receive that, you will have to complete it before that May 1st date. If you do have questions on how to complete it, you can always let us know, but make sure that you do include Siena on there. So once you are accepted or once you apply, we automatically will receive your FAFSA and can proceed with an estimate for you. But thank you guys for coming and hearing a little bit about Siena. I know this was just a quick bloop of what we can offer you, but definitely if you have more questions, you can always let me know. You can call me, email me, whatever one, and I can put you in the right direction.
Julia, I know that you showed the slide for the one increase students will receive in tuition.
Yes.
But did you indicate specifically how much the tuition was per credit for classes?
No, I apologize. No, so per credit, we don't really necessarily go by that. Overall, our cost for tuition flat right now is $28,000. But if you were to live on campus, it's around $41,000 a year. Okay, so 28,000 if you're not, and 40 if you are. Yes. Okay, okay, great. And then the second question I had was, are a lot of your programs, can they be done online? Some of them can be, especially with COVID now, we're getting a little bit more flexible. It really depends on our professors as well. Most of the time we encourage students to go through and be a resident on campus, or not on campus, but to have classes at least on campus. But we do have an online program as well. Okay. Okay, good deal. Yes. Well, let me ask, are there any questions for those that are in the gallery here watching live? I always feel that when I pause to let people have a chance to indicate they have a question, we should play that Jeopardy music. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't think there's any, I can't think of anything else. I definitely recommend those students to come and visit for sure. We'll give you a full-on tour. If you would like lunch, we also provide that. If you would like to speak with someone, a faculty member, a coach, someone from the visual and performing arts, we can always set that up too. And then you'll also meet with me and we'll go in more depth about the admissions process a little bit. So definitely come. You'll also get a goodie bag as well. So that's a plus. Okay, well then, thank you so much, Julia. We appreciate your time and we appreciate you joining us to talk about Siena Heights University. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Yes, thank you, you too. Bye now.